Yo, what's up, guys? I am Low-Key Bad at Reviews. Some people know me as Low-Key, and this is my first YouTube channel where I primarily will be talking about movies, series, and typically anything that I like, more or less. And I just want to jump straight into the video. First things first, please don't forget to subscribe, like, and share the video with your friends. Hopefully we can get to at least 100 subscribers before the end of the year. And obviously our goals are going to continue to rise with the more videos that we release. Let's finally get into the video. So the video today will be based upon the movie called Brightburn. Some of you guys have probably watched this movie. I think it's been like, 5 years now since this movie's been released. I decided to choose this movie because, holy shit, man, you know, what the fuck did I just watch? Type shit. This movie was released in 2019. It's basically a horror superhero film, you know, a bit of a twist, I guess, on superheroes. So basically this movie was directed by David Vesti. I don't know that guy. I can't even cap. I follow superhero movies, never heard of this guy. But crazy enough, it was produced by James Gunn. So watching the movie and then realizing that James Gunn produced a movie, kind of let me down considering some of the work that he's done and shit, you know. Basically it offers a dark and twisted take on superhero origin stories, and there are a lot of parallels between the main character, forgot his real name, I think Brandon something, and Superman, because typically they have the same superpowers. Crazy enough, man. I mean, how many evil Superman are we gonna get? You know, you have Injustice, you have you have Homelander, Omni-Man, you have all of that bad Superman people, and it's always just about Superman. We never really get like an evil Spider-Man, I guess. If we do, it's usually somebody taking over his body, never really another universe. But Brightburn, man, holy shit,
what the fuck.
But basically it's about a baby boy who crash lands on Earth in a spaceship, and he is raised by two farmers. Yeah, he crashed landed on a farm. You see the parallels between him and Superman? Yeah. But yeah, he was raised on a farm. So crazy enough, they learned that he has superpowers. Turns out he's never been bruised. He's never broken a bone. So yeah, the parents already know, nah, this nigga ain't human type shit. Little by little, this nigga is starting to show like now it's like a time skip to like 10 years later. I think now he's like 11 and he's about to turn 12. When he turns 12, that's when shit starts getting weird, because then he interacts with the spaceship and, like, you know, he starts getting aggressive with his parents. You know, that was like I won't lie. It was a really good origin story so far. I won't lie. I kind of enjoyed it. Big homie's getting aggressive. You know, he gets all these powers. One issue that I had with this movie is that they don't really explain anything. You know, out of nowhere, this kid just unlocks his powers just because he interacted with the spaceship. We don't really know if maybe the spaceship injected him, or maybe, because like during the movie, I watched the movie with one of my friends and I was just confused. He had to tell me what's going on because he's watched the movie before. So I was just confused most of the time. Yeah, I'm still not really sure how he got his powers. I did some research, didn't really find much. But basically, typical evil Superman, you know, he starts getting really aggressive. So we jump to this girl in class with him. Girls, you know, everybody's making fun of him, but the girl, obviously, she likes him, I guess. That's what I understood at the time that I watched it. Okay, cool. Finally, we get a little bit of character lore type shit. But nah. It is not anything like that. No, the kid just turns into a pervert, man. You know, shows up to the girl's house and by the curtains, you know, eventually breaks the girl's arm. Yeah, because like the girl called him a pervert in front of people. People started like beating him up and some shit like that. Like, what the fuck do you expect? But moving on. This kid just really turns into like a really bad guy. He starts killing people. Primarily, he killed the girl's mom, because the mom was like, "Alright, man, he's a little piece of shit. I don't fuck with this little nigga." But yeah, jump skip. The movie also explores like the themes of nature, like versus nurture. You know, like, okay, cool, the mom is caring, but at the same time, she needs to be realistic, which is another issue that I had with this. Why are the parents so dumb? Primarily the mom. It's always the same issue with these movies. Like, the mom was really stupid in this movie.
You are so dumb!
You can tell that this nigga is like doing this dumb shit. It's not a coincidence. You were there when the kid lashed out to his dad twice. The kid lashed out to the dad twice. You're just gonna be like, nah, it's just a coincidence. It's not it's never a coincidence, you know? This it's basically like the typical horror shit. You know, he always got the dumb blonde. I don't know why we still have those things. Like, you know, it's always somebody that's blonde that's gonna be dumb in the movie. But I digress. I'm speaking a little too much there. Shit, the kid now is like borderline a villain, because like when he interacted with the spaceship, he then found his objective as to why he's on Earth. And crazy enough, his objective, other than Superman's, I think Superman's objective to be on Earth was because while Krypton was dying and shit, they sent him to a planet where he could harness his powers, like with the yellow sun and all that shit. Yeah, no, this kid was just sent there to take over the planet. That's it. Like, that's it. That's literally it. You know, you don't really get nothing. We don't know where he's from. We don't know why specifically he was sent there. Like, was his planet ending, or it was just to take over the planet? Because like I also read that they wanted to create like a whole cinematic universe. Maybe they would have explained that in the following movies, but sadly we're not gonna get that because it ended. And it's also like this whole James Gunn thing kind of messed with me, because I also found out that the people that wrote the movie are related to James Gunn. I forgot their names, but they're also have Gunn in their surnames. So it was just weird, you know. Towards the end, you know, the kid is just borderline a bad guy, you know. He killed his dad, he killed his uncle, his aunt, and at the end, a sad death, I won't lie. It was a really sad death. When he killed his mom, I don't know. Maybe it's just my relationship with my mom. That was just ruthless. I'm just gonna say that. But, you know, overall, what I do have to say about the movie is that it wasn't a bad movie. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't a bad movie. It just led me to think there's got to be more into it. You know, you're giving me something, but you're not giving me. You never give me all of it. You know, you're just giving me a pinky, not the whole hand. It's not like I asked for the arm. I just asked for like a hand, and they didn't supply that. So it was a bit hard for me to understand the full concept of the movie. I did enjoy it at times. The CGI, oh my god. It was atrocious sometimes. It was atrocious. You know, like the speed cuts to make like that whole horror type of aesthetic. You know, it was a lot. The deaths were gruesome. I fucked with the deaths. Like, I fucked with them heavy. You know, they were realistic for like how powerful a Superman would be. Yeah, you know, he'd do some fucked up shit. But yeah, I fucked with that shit heavy. But overall, I would suggest that you watch this movie if you're into superheroes and all that stuff. But I would want you to keep like an open mind. Sadly, I can't do that. I kind of hope to enjoy a movie a little bit more than how I enjoyed this one. It's just the lack of questions that are answered in the movie, you know, and that kind of like defeats the whole purpose of the movie, because you want to understand it while watching it, right? And if the people that made the movie want to make a sequel, you gotta have interest to watch the sequel. I have zero interest on watching another one of these people's movies, like any of the Guns. Shout out to my nigga James Gunn though. He made Guardians of the Galaxy. Top tier shit, will not lie. This, no, Gunn. I know that you're trying to be on that nepotism shit. Chill out, man. You know, like, talk to your homies. Tell them, hey man, alright, this is how we're gonna do the next one. A rating that I give this movie, I'd give it a strong 4 out of 10. Literally, it was just a movie. It's very forgettable. You know, I watched this movie literally yesterday, and I basically forgot most of it. It wasn't memorable. You know, it doesn't entice you to watch a sequel. It doesn't entice you to do research, unless, like, obviously I'm making a video about it, so I will do research. I did not do any research anyway, but still, yeah. So basically, yeah, that's the movie. I hope you enjoyed this review. It was a quick, short review. This is my first video. I just want to see how things go and all that shit. Excuse my vulgarness. It's just how I am, basically. But I hope you enjoyed this video, and I can try to be more consistent with it, at least like once every 2 weeks, more or less, you know, to get the script right, to get the editing right, to actually watch a couple movies and shit. But yeah, I hope you really enjoyed this, and I have been low-key bad at reviews with my take on Brightburn. You should give it a try. Not really, don't watch the movie. You already had like a whole recap right now. But yeah, thank you again. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and I will see you guys on the next video.